Hello world, doing my best, probably doing the best, because it's never been done before. It's like my 616th night homeless for the second time, and moments ago, I just finished uploading part 3 of an American tragedy. It's called Diamonds Are the Only Reason We Have Beautiful Days at All. And to celebrate, just have this small, got a chocolate bar. You're homeless, you don't have many luxuries at all. I'm in San Francisco. I fled Denver because it was best for everyone's best personal safety. I'm gonna eat this chocolate bar, and I have got one more night in a hostel after tonight. I do not know what I'm gonna be doing after that. I have pretty much completely ran out of money. It is alarming and disheartening how many people out there simply don't care about not just my life, but the life of this 7-year-old boy that's having to survive endless sleepovers with my father if he's even still alive. Let that sink in. When I made that movie, or the film, Diamonds Are the Only Reason We Have Beautiful Days at All, there was a lot on my mind. Some things would have been how much I love the man of my dreams, how much I cry, care for, and ultimately love that 7-year-old boy that I've never met, that I know my father is sleeping with, the one of immigrant, non-English speaking parents, that he stopped me from even trying to talk to. And he also stopped me, my father also stopped me from accessing my Uncle Mike, who was dying in hospice, and I know desperately wanted to talk to me, probably to give me contact information, things that would be useful, and help me to prosecute my dad. The purpose of this video is a supplement, and it's gonna be things that I recorded but did not include in part 3 of an American Tragedy. I wanted to make that video very informative and to the point. Specifically, I'm addressing the situation at large, my homelessness, and my father sleeping with a 7-year-old boy, the project and the crisis in Welch, home of the oldest Veterans Day parade in U.S. history, the unfinished mural in Rennell, and my situation and why I left Denver, because although I have been so close many times to defeating homelessness and was again, and it was so important that I did because I wanted to offer housing to a homeless U.S. veteran, I was able to help another homeless U.S. veteran with a motel room for a few nights. The one I was not able to help, and I did get him a motel room one night, is the man I intend to marry. I'm blocked from doing those things because someone is making bad decisions. And I didn't want to make a bad one, a fatal one. So I left. You have to understand what's the best option. And now I have to survive in a city of 7.5 million people with nothing. I'm going to include some things that I recorded on the train that did not make it into the film, or whatever we're calling it, because I want this information to be available and to be out there and help tell the complete story. So that's what I'm going to do now, is link to those things. If you can help, please do. Well, you just got out of tunnel, and Duke sure is, where I interviewed very well in 2011. I couldn't go through with it, with the job up there, because I was already housing insecure back then. And I had to move forward with other job opportunities that were going to start sooner. That happened. I'm going through the tunnel now. Chrissy White, Bluefield Operations Manager, today gave me false hope. Cared sometimes, a little bit, didn't understand everything, but basically put herself in the very worst position when she said, if you need a hotel room for a month, I can make that happen. Has one diamond. Right now. Believe that diamond wants to go to Doak. I hate this train doing a video, but can't go anywhere else. Like my parents, and that before I was even born, in the 1980s, there's this lady named Wanda Urbanska. Hey Wanda, you watching now? What a surprise. Are you surprised that like all of this is happening? And I tried to alert you about this before I even went homeless. And you were like, I can't be part of this. I'm like, yeah, you need to be. Well, congratulations Wanda, maybe now you're a part of it again. Before I was born though, Wanda wrote this book called Moving to a Small Town with Frank Levering. And my parents are the subject of this time in their life. They're the young couple. They were placed in the optimal set of perfect conditions to raise a family. They made a huge, big deal about that. And then my dad created this Our Town collection of prints in the 1990s about this idyllic, just boomer, bougie, stupid, you know, trying to be the perfect boomer. We were supposed to be like this model, blue collar, roots, but going to college, gonna be always, you know, we were supposed to be the perfect little family. Well, things went really astray. And I've got it together. No one else does. So Wanda, again. Hello, Wanda. Everybody say hey to Wanda, NC State University. Director of Philanthropy, not volleyball coach. You're the Director of Philanthropy, and that's Wanda. I want to let everyone know I want to write a book called Things I Learned from Interviewing 100 Boomers. If I survive. Oh, by the way, I am enamored and fascinated and very happy at what Gail Mage has been doing more recently with religious freedom. Want to say that? Uncle Mike, Orchard Him belongs in Wilkesboro, where Robert C. Bird's from. Remember who that is, Joe? And after that, I would like to see him unlock doors for me and for everyone else in West Virginia.
All right, the job bridge is out.
Except pre-job. He belongs in something like a Smithsonian exhibit called America's Favorite Crackheads, where we honor people who had problems like that, but they did a lot of good. Because he did a lot of good, that's why he's a state treasurer. So you need to understand that right now. So there's the front of the train, and I just went back here, and there are not any vending machines open. There's no like food, snacks to get. But like, I'm excited still because I'm not homeless right now. Those people, just one of them. Just one of them, and like, it's boring, and it's just a train station, but slowly city of that. We're getting into Reno, and right before that shot that I just made, we're just off for that. Really beautiful, like rolling hills, a lot of shrubs. Shrubs are a big deal in Nevada. And there's like some horses, and I was like, oh, it's pretty. And a river. And then of course, a tent. A homeless person out here with horses in the shrubs. It's just like, can't ever fully.
Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
I swear this is so weird. Like, I'm about to flip the view, but like, I can't find my seat. But like, the train only stopped in Sugar Junction. I got on my one. I just can't find a seat. But like, doesn't this look like Looney Tunes? That's east. We're going west. Crazy. Is that mountain? So cool. So, when you have a train, you have power outlets. They're right there. And you have lots of snacks. It's just crazy how like you're not homeless on a train and you have like access to power and food. Like just deliberately, stupidly close to them all the time. The man of my dreams, his mother has 3 diamonds. He's the first, like me. And I know you're dying. I'm not gonna say it, but why are you at a conference in New Orleans? They knew it was supposed to love that man more life itself, and I know I do. You were gonna have to earn my respect again. You had it. But you lost it, and I think of you almost as much as I think of him. Why am I wearing his nasty t-shirt and going 1,000 miles away, and here you are 1,000 miles away in the other direction? He's a homeless U.S. veteran. And I'm pretty damn sure he loves you. He still does. And his love isn't really easy to get. There's a whole other video when last summer that I hopped when I tell him when he cares. There is no turning that off, and you have to know what I'm talking about. We gotta do better for him and other U.S. veterans. How you doing? You don't want to work here? Sure do. I want to do that for a long time. So I want to do it while I'm still alive. We need to talk. Can we please talk? Be nice to each other. We could be real nice to each other, but can we just be at least nice to each other? Like, talk for real. Please. I'm not going to sleep under somewhere around Colfax Station. Is where I feel closest to God at. It just is. It's where this is gonna be a short video. I've got a short attention span sometimes. When you care, there ain't no turning that off. Ain't no turning it off for me either. But anyway, I'm gonna go over to Colfax Station. That's where I was, exactly where I was when that Aurora Motel, shitty place up there. Denver's number 1, and it is number 1 for being shitty today, right? Anyway, I was at the Colfax Station. I got back from getting kidnapped and surviving my dad, whatever, left to him and everything. Came back here that rainy night when I came to see you that first time. I didn't know where you was. Thought I'd never see you again, which we just keep saying to each other. And I know you're in love with someone else, but I still need to talk to you. So we just need to do it, okay? Because I don't know what's going to happen, except it just needs to happen. So, I was at the Colfax Station, and, God said to me, and I ain't this big spiritual man. I just have a little bit of faith. And I was up there. It was raining and cold and windy and just everything like that. The train was 2 minutes late from going wherever I was trying to go, except the only place I ever want to go. Anyway, point is, God was like, you've been all over his town, seen everybody you know, except that one. The only one matters. So, I want to talk to you, just so I can get a new direction, or just understand you a little better, because I can't stand this. The way it is, I only wish good things for you. So much. Let's talk.